Now what we currently have sitting here is a trio of GoPros. We have the GoPro Hero 3, the GoPro Hero 3 Plus, and the GoPro Hero 4. Now from this external view, the one that looks the most different between all of these is probably the Hero 3 here on the left. This is thanks to the large dive housing that it came with as stock. The new ones use smaller housings, but in actuality the two that we're interested are the two on this side, the Hero 3 Plus and the Hero 4. So let's take them out of their cases and get a better look as we do this overview of the GoPro Hero 4 Silver Edition. Now that we've pulled them out of their cases, it's a lot easier to see some of the differences between the GoPro Hero 3 Plus and the new GoPro Hero 4. So for start, over here we have the LED lights on the Hero 3. They are two large round lights here, and that's how they've been since the Hero 3. On the Hero 4, they're now up here in the bezel of the LCD. Red on top, blue on the bottom, just like it was over here, red on top, blue on the bottom. Power button is in the same location, it's about the same size. LCD screen is the same size, and the design of the camera is the same. But once we start to move things around, we'll notice some more differences. So there are LEDs on top, and function buttons, and microphones. But on the other side, the Hero 3 has a microphone and a Wi-Fi button. The Hero 4 has no microphone on the left side and gets rid of the Wi-Fi button to change it for a settings function button. For the Hero 4, the mic has been moved to the other side. So ports are still the same. We have the mini HDMI and the mini USB, and then of course our SD card slot. Now the actual texture of the sides of these cameras is also different. It may be a little hard to see at this distance, but if we take a look at the covers for the ports in the light, you can see this is the Hero 3 Plus, and it has a crosshatch design, and the Hero 3 has just a single diagonal slash pattern. Now when you move to the back of the Hero 4 and the Hero 3 Plus is where you're going to see the biggest difference, because this is the Hero 4 Silver. So 3 Plus has a large battery door for the battery, and then of course your expansion slot. We still have our expansion slot, but what makes the GoPro Hero 4 Silver so special is it actually now has an LCD on the back. So you have live view camera modes. It's a touchscreen LCD, so you touch a screen and then you drag the little ball down to the lock button for a second, and you now have full control. So we can swipe up to our settings, or we can swipe over and change our modes to video. We can go back and do settings. So you have all of these on the LCD, which is a new feature for the Hero 4, and it's only on the Hero 4 Silver. Go ahead and shut that off. So visually, while they may look kind of the same, there are a lot of major changes that have been done when going from the Hero 3 Plus to the Hero 4. Now, from a sensor standpoint, these two cameras are nearly identical. They both have a 12 megapixel sensor that will do 2K video. It will do 4K video at 15 frames per second. They will both take 12 megapixel stills. So from that standpoint, they're almost the same. For the Hero 4, GoPro has added the ability to use Pro Tune functionality on photo stills, which is not available here in the Hero 3. But otherwise, from a quality standpoint, the Hero 3 Silver, the Hero 4 Silver and the Hero 3 Plus Black are basically identical. If you wanted a better image sensor, they do sell a Hero 4 Black, which does not have the LCD, but will in fact do 4K video. Now between the Hero 3 Plus and the Hero Black, the housings that they come with are essentially identical. They are single latch housings that are good to a little over 100 feet in depth, but they do come with revised back doors. So this is the standard open back door for the Hero 3 Plus, and then this is the standard open back door for the Hero 4. So as you can see, it is a large open circle so you can actually access and touch the screen. There is also a touchscreen door panel. Now this is waterproof and there is a small thin film, but this is only waterproof to about 30 feet. So this isn't good for any major diving, but if you're a snorkeler, this could be something you're looking into. The closed backs between the two cameras are also different. The new Hero 4 has the rubber padding on the top and the bottom in thin locations to make sure that you can still see the full LCD. And then the old school one has a single solid panel across the back. This could be important because if you are an owner of multiple cameras like me and you're trying to swap between housings, you have to be careful that you're not grabbing one of the back doors for the old camera that will obscure your LCD screen. Now, with the move to the LCD back on the Hero 4 Silver, there has been a relocation of the battery. So we have the battery door here for the Hero 3 that comes off, and then we have our single big tab that pulls out the rather large lithium-ion battery pack. And this is 1180 milliamp hours, so this is larger than the normal Hero 3, and they upgraded that for the Hero 3 Plus. Now, for the Hero 4, the battery door is now on the bottom, and there is also a speaker here so that when you're doing live playback of videos, you can listen to those. So you have the one little latch here, you push and you pull, and it's spring-loaded. It's much easier to take off than the old battery door was. Then we have a single flap, little silver plastic piece there. Pull that out, and we have our new battery. So from a size standpoint, the new battery is fairly substantially smaller than the one it replaces, but it is actually 1160 milliamp hours. So it has almost the same amount of battery capacity, even though it is a much smaller battery in physical shape and size. So this is another thing to be worried about if you're going into multiple cameras. If you already have a huge collection of Hero 3s and Hero 3 batteries, those are not compatible with the Hero 4. So between the 3 Plus and the Hero 3, the batteries were the same and it was easy to swap, but now that has changed. The new battery does allow GoPro to make a smaller camera though, so that could be nice for the future. So this has been a quick visual overview of the new GoPro Hero 4 Silver camera compared to the GoPro Hero 3 and our old school Hero 3.